nothing left to do but to crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz podcast.
Recorded March 2026. A new Nissan. Wait, innovative too? What? Porsche's 30th. Tesla news. And a Bugatti like you've never seen before. All that and more on this week's Lugnutz. Thank you for joining us.
Enjoy the show. Drive on Lugnutz.
I want you to drive on over here as I toss my axe off stage to Facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast. It's where you're going to find all of our luggy and nutty polished content coming to you ever so slightly behind, a lot like our website, pjandwh.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our great content, just like the content and context of this first story.
Nissan has a new hybrid. So for the U.S. market, it drives like an electric, but it's powered by a traditional gas engine.
Wow, that's kind of just like cock teasing the automotive world right there, isn't it?
See, they do it the other way around.
Yeah,
They do it the
usually.
other way around, and they're going to do it this way around.
Wow.
They call it e-Power. Series Hybrid e-Power.
Okay.
Uses the engine as a generator
Okay.
to power the vehicle's electric motors, which propel the vehicle.
I mean, that checks out, but that sounds like an electric vehicle with extra steps.
Yeah. Well, with a little range
Yeah.
boosting engine, you can, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if I like
Operates like an emerging extended range vehicle.
that. Okay.
Or an EREV. For me to get tripped up on those letters later.
Yeah, everybody loves a good anagram, but okay. I mean, that's a bit weird.
Has a smaller battery, does not require a plug.
Probably easier to
Probably
make those
'cause you
smaller
just,
batteries, too.
You put the little hose in, and then you give them your credit card,
Yeah.
and they charge the world.
Well, it's probably easier to make those smaller batteries, if I had to guess. You know,
Yeah.
have to go to a third world to get the fucking nickel and lithium you need for that battery. Yeah, I bet you we are going to get creative after a while.
It's different than a traditional hybrid, such as the Prius, because the gas engine does the other thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a different way of approaching it. I like it.
I mean, they've been in the electric and hybrid game about as long as anybody. So, I mean, I don't know why you'd do it this way, but like I said, if you can't get the big batteries, you got small batteries, you got this engine to power that, and whatever kind of Rube Goldberg machine you have going under the hood, if it works, that would be a step up.
Launch later this year in the new Rogue compact SUV.
Right.
The automaker has a series hybrid elsewhere in Asia, but they've been reluctant to bring it to the U.S. because of U.S. consumer expectations.
That means it sucks, and it's small.
It's nice to know it's not the first place they've tried it.
Yeah.
So it's more like, we've tried this. It's not going to break down a lot, I certainly hope.
Yeah.
Please, Nissan.
Well, we haven't tried it in the U.S., but it's really popular over here. Well, why don't you bring it over there? No.
Americans. Why Americans?
Yeah, Americans. Oh, okay, I get it. Well, that's fine. Is it because of Americans or just, regular American shit? That's what I want to know. It is definitely because of us, but
remember
there's
the
many
dining
reasons.
room? Remember the dining room set
From last week? Yeah.
Nissan doesn't have a dining room set.
They didn't. They didn't care.
See, their corporate headquarters doesn't have a dining room set.
Yeah, that was Toyota. Toyota, they cared. Toyota cared a lot. And they thought, you know what? Why not? We'll use a dining room set. Nissan's like, Losers.
What do they know?
What do they know about that? Fuck that.
What do they
Put
know
it
about
out.
cars?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you who knows something about cars. This next story. Well, at least 30 years of knowing about cars, Porsche and Mobil One celebrate together. Celebrating togetherness of 30 years with two specific paint jobs.
Oh, I just got the sound effect for that. Togetherness.
That's what it sounds like when they're spraying it on magically. I imagine it's just like in one paint gun and this imaginary thing. They just spray it on, all the words are on there.
Hang on. Ooh, got that car done.
Two special liveries for Mobil One, honoring 12 hours of Sebring from Porsche Penske Motors.
Okay.
See if there's more
It
photos.
sounds like a saucy, like, female novel. 12 hours of Penske.
Yes, 12 hours of it.
Or like maybe like a maybe like a cologne or a perfume.
One
12 hours of
person's
Penske.
romance is another's horror. Two factory Porsches, 963 special. Porsche would probably not like those two joined, but that's
You
the
know,
show.
Hey.
They'll never forget the Porsche 963 and a special retro-inspired design celebrating 30 years of collaboration between Porsche and Mobil One.
Oh, yeah.
Because they need them to make the gas.
I mean, I can't say that using Mobil One is an actual benefit to anything, but those commercials really make you feel like it does, doesn't it? They got the scientists. The scientists are measuring the oil and the viscosity.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
They got experts
time
choose Mobil One.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the last time I saw a...
I mean, my wallet doesn't choose Mobil One. I'll tell you that. I mean, more often than not, my wallet does not like that Mobil One. I'd rather buy Royal Purple.
The partnership began with Mobil One's title sponsorship of the 911 GT1. And then it continued through the 911 GT1, which made racing debut 30 years ago, 1996, in the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Nice.
1998, number one primary sponsor for Porsche AG team during the time of Le Mans. Again, big Le Mans cars.
Absolutely.
You'll probably see these at
Le Mans?
Le Mans. Probably.
No way. That's so crazy we'd see it there.
You know what you won't see at Le Mans?
This next story?
Yeah. This is the only photo of the interior of the new Volkswagen Atlas.
Oh, okay. I mean, we've gone off a less. We've gone off a less.
We have. This
We
is
have.
a
This is
shaded
good.
photo of mostly dark figures. And there's a car in there somewhere.
Was it like, hey, you can't take pictures of this car? Like, I'm sorry. That was just the corner, though. It's fine. Nobody's going to care about the corner.
What? Nobody's going to care about this portion of the dash panel, which looks like one of those full...
Yeah, the LEDs.
panels.
Having a nice screen in front of you as the passenger, I'm sure, is a very good distraction for a lot of
Roughly
parents.
shows 2/3 of the dashboard, which is the rest is shrouded in darkness.
Oh, Jesus. What is that, a fucking J.J. Abrams movie?
Like the new iPhone, there's going to be
Oh.
lines around the block to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you it looks like an SUV.
Oh, probably.
Probably
I mean,
not that far off from the last one.
you know, all of them. But it just depends on, are you getting a full-size SUV or a crossover SUV? That depends on the look. There you go. Like 99% of them. That's it.
It'll probably get the AE888 turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder.
Yeah, it means it's probably going to be a full-size SUV with a little 4-cylinder with a turbo in it.
270 horsepowers.
I mean, I get the market that they're going for with SUVs is not really
RAV4.
us.
Yeah, not us.
So put whatever engine in it, give them a lot of colorful lights and LEDs, and they'll be fine, you know? But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just jealous I don't have LEDs in my car. It was always like a decorative light, and you weren't allowed to have them, or you could get like pulled over for them. But these are like from the manufacturer, so you can't get in trouble for them.
You want to think, don't you?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let's think about this next story. Tesla.
Yeah.
Europe. Full self-driving. Tesla has a European announcement. It has officially completed the final vehicle testing phase of full self-driving with supervision. With the Dutch vehicle rear-wheel drive.
Wow. Here's the thing.
In a partnership with the Dutch.
I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on right now, okay? Because I'm not very surprised that we're getting closer and closer to that, full autonomy and driving.
Minority Report, yeah.
Because I saw something, and it sounds weird, right? Stay with me, fans. I saw something on Facebook, okay? And the Pokemon Go players, they have literally been helping, like, GPS and navigation systems just from them walking around catching Pokemon. So here comes this game. Nobody fucking knew they were going to use to get your data and, all that real world simulation data correctly.
It hit the world like a ton of rocks.
Whoa! And now they're taking all that data and they're like, oh, look at all this shit. And they have these awesome systems in their cars now. I'm not saying it's a direct correlation, but when you got all that data floating around there from all those fucking millions of phones, one person in I think it was Thailand or something, had 18 phones on his bike. You're telling me they're not gaining any kind of benefit from all that fucking data.
He's just one really big ping.
But I think that's my tinfoil hat. I think that the Pokemon Go players are helping us get to full autonomy driving.
I don't think so.
I'm not saying there's a direct correlation there, but I think there's a connection.
Programming they have to do for Tesla. 18 months of rigorous collaboration in testing. Tesla said it logged 1.6 million kilometers of FSD supervised testing in European roads over a custom track, long track with lots of scenarios,
Right.
400 plus documented independent safety studies. Safety studies out the wazoo.
The thing that impresses
let
me,
a car drive itself.
yeah, when you look at the sensory, when they show you what the car sees, it's pretty much not that far off of what we see. It just lacks the color, but it's the whole fucking road and world right in front of it. Person walks in front, it's a person. Yeah. The car is seeing so much very, drastically better than, anything. I really think that's one of the best parts about the Tesla system, and one of to their safety as well. We don't have any stories of them hitting people.
Yeah. Well, there was a story of them hitting them, but even the machine couldn't stop.
Yeah.
In some of those cases. So,
well, yeah, you can't fault it. There's always going to be
the
those.
machine can't do it.
Right.
Then,
the person definitely couldn't. That person would have been dead. But,
we're dead either way.
There you go. But, some things you can't help.
You can help. EU has some of the strictest world safety standards under the United Nations Economic Commission for European Framework, particular UN Regional 17 blah, blah, blah,
Wow.
blah.
Don't put that in
Driving control system. That's really wordy. It's UN. What do you expect?
Yeah, I know.
Unlike more permissive systems in Europe, rules are limited to maneuvers requiring constant driver supervision and demanding country-by-country block.
Right.
So if you're allowed to let the hands off the wheel in your country, it'll know and let you.
Oh, that's cool. So
That's
as long
what I
as
got
you're
from it.
allowed to.
Yeah. And the car knows. So
That's good.
eventually they're going to be... You're
Yeah.
just going to get in and it's going to take you where you want.
Especially with the, over-the-air updates. These cars are connected to the fucking internet.
They'll be so safe at one point I think it was Elon was saying you'll have a car and then you'll just put it on taxi mode. I want you back here at 2.
Yeah.
And it'll come back at 2.
Awesome.
And it makes you money while it does its thing. I mean,
Right.
if it's economically viable, I mean, the car.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. If you just have all these little ride shares going out, cool, I need my car back at 2. Awesome. And you go off. That's not bad. That's not bad. That'd be an awesome future indeed.
UNR 171 adopted 2025 now permits hands-free highway lane change and automatic features, clearing technical barriers. Rolled out summer 2026, so not yet, but
Coming soon.
coming when the warmth comes.
Oof. As soon as that warm temperature comes, it's coming out too. That's quick.
They have provisional approval in China.
Oh, that's big for China.
Framework February, March 2026.
Okay, so around now.
So
Right now.
like now, but not now.
Right.
Later now. Not now.
Later now, not now.
But now we want you to stick around for the next story. They're not going to do electrification anymore. They're like,
Yeah.
nah, that's right. In fact, they pledged to go all electric by 2030. They have one EV.
Okay.
I bet it weighs 10 tons.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it weighs 10 tons.
Jesus, how do you get a Rolls Royce to weigh even more? Add a battery. Yeah.
But
that's,
instead, they committed to continuing to produce the V12 engine for the foreseeable future.
of course. Nobody's going to stick. It's
Right. We're going to stick with technology that we know and understand. And
Grandpa,
it's
we know.
not an
We know.
extra 10 tons on our already 10-ton car.
Yeah, you know, Grandpa, we already knew you weren't going to get a TikTok account anyway, all right? It's fine. It's fine.
Chris Brownridge, CEO, says a combination of relaxed regulations and slowing demand make us reconsider our strategy. For every client that loves electric, there is someone who does not.
There's even more that does not want anything to do with it. Stop trying to push it on me.
Especially in the salt belt.
I imagine that a lot of Rolls-Royce owners are like, I don't want that. Stop.
I gotta get to work like
now.
all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
not in the
sometimes,
summer.
like one time came home, they're like, "We need you to come back now."
Yeah.
So I had to, and I can't. Well, my car's got to charge for 8 hours.
Is it 8 more hours and I'll be there? No, you need.
Why 8 hours? It's on quick charge, but
It's cold.
it's cold.
Yeah, yeah. There's
I gotta
that.
like.
You gotta have the reliability of the vehicle and a reliable V12. I'll take that over an AV any day.
Well, you're in luck if you have a Rolls-Royce Spectre EV. They do not plan to discontinue it. Yet.
You got time. You got
I
time.
added the yet because, I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
only a matter of time if they're not
Right.
going to.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to stick with the V12s.
Mhm.
Push a button and everyone knows how that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they saw significant sales drop, 47%.
That is significant.
So they
That
only
is
sold,
significant.
They sold 1,002.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big drop. Big drop.
Which outsold the Ghost, which sold 993.
Yeah. You're not gonna be.
0.3 WM. No.
You're not going to be around if those are the numbers that you're pulling. I know that you're going for, more money and fewer volume, but you need to still push some kind of volume to be viable.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know who has a lot of volume?
This next story. There we go.
The picture doesn't load. This story is bullshit.
It's the whole
It's
fucking
just
reason.
me flapping my yapper.
The whole fucking reason we have this story.
The picture is most of it.
I got excited for this show just because I saw this story. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Lego, you may have seen them in certain races, which went
Yeah.
exclusively to a platform which I am not signing up for because
It's named after a
extortion.
produce. We're not supporting any produce.
Not right now, no.
No.
Can't hold my...
I'm not
support.
Whole Foods. I'm not paying
just-
for an expensive
I'll watch UFC.
Fruit.
I'll watch UFC instead.
Yeah.
Lego has decided to build a Bugatti Citroen
Yeah.
out of technical pieces.
Wow.
Wait for it. That has to drive with those technical pieces. So this drives on the technical. So if you were to get enough Lego technical kits,
You could make this.
you could, probably not in an economically viable way, but they use the same people that make the stuff for Legoland.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be soft either. It's not going to be soft at all.
Who do you call when you need a working car out of Lego technical pieces? I called a guy in the Czech Republic who used his team to make the display pieces for 6 months. They spend more than 1,300 hours building, testing, pulling apart, and putting together again. Are there any more photos? I think there.
Oh, yeah, better one. Look at that. It
looks just like it, and it runs on the technical pieces.
That's so
little things
impressive.
you make your kids make the walker walk or
that's
whatever Lego.
It's a nice
does
back end too.
nowadays.
I mean, they got it on the money, and it looks, because it's not smooth, but it has that rough Lego exterior. It looks great though.
Car weighs 1.5 tons, which is 9 less than the last story.
Yeah, it's almost lighter.
They said they used more than 1 million pieces, but to be honest, at some point, they just stopped counting. And
How
did they get the curved pieces?
You got a guy with a clicker?
They held it and they glued it. I mean, I'm simplifying it. It's probably much more technical than that, but they held it together.
I mean, there had to be a clicker. That's how they found out how many.
And they use
All right.
triangle shapes. Triangle shapes. Because it's plastic, so it bends a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all you need for, like, the energy parts.
The brilliance of Lego engineering, man. I tell you, I'm always amazed.
Forcing the straight pieces to curved pieces was one of the challenges. It even has the steering wheel logo. That is awesome.
The B and the Bentley. That's awesome.
Car has
do
pedals,
like that.
steering wheel, full dashboard, all built from technical parts. Do we see the dash? I see the dash in the background. No,
It's a different story with a lot of barn dust. But
Yeah,
no, you
the
see a
dust is
little
why
bit
I
of the
did it.
dash
You saw
right
a little
here
bit of the dash. That is
in the
awesome.
background, but the nice grill and the back end. I mean, this car is very, very impressive, especially being built out of nothing but Legos. I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah.
Hard to beat that in general.
It is. Where'd they get the exhaust parts?
Yeah.
Lego
They like
technical exhaust?
Do you have technical exhaust parts, like metal, like exhaust?
Some of the exhaust parts had to not be Lego.
Yeah. Wow. I
Although-
don't know. I mean, that's a
Is
very
it-
good question.
Those are probably just.
Well, what are you doing for the fuel tank? I mean,
It's probably battery powered.
yeah.
Like they get.
Well, yeah, they'd have to.
Did you
battery
get
powered.
27? All right, ready to go? Get your 87 9-volt batteries.
Yeah. Did you put them in there? I mean, you know, maybe if you got a couple dead Tesla cells sitting around, you just
76
hook 'em
batteries
up.
more to go. Come on. Keep
I got the Costco volume value pack.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna need another value pack to get back.
Yeah. It can't be viable, but it
will
does look
probably
awesome.
go to Legoland. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, you'd have to put it there, or like in a museum, some kind of car museum.
That it's seriously the things you can do with Lego,
Amazing.
or the places you could go on the internet, like our internet face page video.
Facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast is where you'll go to find all of our Luggy and Nutty polished content coming to you ever so slightly behind. And of course, it does not matter if you drive a Lego Bugatti or a Lego Dacia, because nothing. That was a good segue.
Good segue.
Because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, drive on!
MG's Chinese overlords have limited European production to 5 countries.
Oh, only 5.
That's it. Just 5.
Wow.
I'd tell you more, but you have to subscribe, and I wasn't about to subscribe for one story.
Well, they could like and subscribe to us in the bottom, and we won't charge them $1 million just to watch our website. It's just a like and subscribe down below.
Comment,
I think
too.
that's it. Yeah, comment. Let us know you're human. And of
Share.
course, until we see you next time, we love you, we miss you, and can't wait to see you then. Drive on, Lugnutz. Bye-bye.
Is it April yet?
Almost, man, almost.
I am so sick of feeling sick.
Yeah, that's going around. That's definitely going around.
No, I'm allergic to the month of March.
God, that sucks. The whole month. For those of you Wallhangers that don't know,
Generally speaking.
yeah, he's usually sick the entire month.
You're like, how could that be? For the last at least 15 years.
I mean,
Explain it.
Yeah,
Explain it. Why all month?
pissed off a gypsy or something in a past life.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I do know if they hit that subscribe button, like, and comment below, that'll make the channel go a lot further. And make sure to hit that like button so all the other gearheads on the YouTubes can see it as well. Right above my head, that's going to be the very best Perjangers and Wallhangers video for you. And right above Big Brother's head is every single Lugnutz podcast in a playlist. And, of course, until we see you next time, gang, drive on.